What's up, guys? Happy fucking New Year's. I haven't made a video since maybe a week. It's been just after Christmas, I think. Because basically, I've been waiting for Bitcoin to make a move. It's been very slow. The other coins have been taking off. However, now I'm starting to sense some weakness. We might get that drop we were talking about today in the next 24, 48 hours. So I'm going to make this video and I'm going to show you guys where you want to place bids if you're looking at other coins. And first, before I do that, I just basically want to bring up Bitcoin and we can go through Bitcoin and see what Bitcoin is doing. And then I'll just go through a bunch of other coins. I really recommend that you guys get a piece of paper and we can and then just make notes of different price levels that I talk about. All right, so the first thing being is Bitcoin. So I'm basically playing gaps. Gaps are gonna when the market falls, these gaps usually are when they correct. And sorry, this is an old one, which was 8,000 area. The thing about this was, sorry, I gotta bring this fucking Gucci cloud. This is the cloud, and I'm just trying to. I was on the 6-hour cloud. Yeah, so we're in the cloud now, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna fall out here. We may fall to this point, 1238. We may break this line and probably bounce off here. Um, or we may end up hitting this area here, which was 8,000 areas. If we do fall, this could just be another Bitcoin faking people out and just moving sideways and making it seem like it's going to dip. There's a good chance we could even stop at 13,491. But yeah, I'm basically looking at the 6-hour cloud and I'm trying to see if the 6-hour cloud holds the price or if it falls out. Besides that, I want to talk about probably the best plays if there is this kind of strong move down, because when Bitcoin moves up very fast, all the altcoins, they take a hit. When Bitcoin moves down very fast, all the altcoins take a hit too. So alts do best when Bitcoin is kind of stable and just kind of moving sideways. When it's not doing anything, traders start to move their Bitcoin into other coins, altcoins, and those start to go off. And then the general public says, "Oh, this one's up 20%," and then they chase this. They start chasing the prices, and we start to get good overextended moves. But I'm looking at Ripple. Ripple is extremely strong here. Like, this thing is crazy. There is a big gap, however. Like, there was a gap here, and then we had that move down when Bitcoin hit 10,900. Big, strong move down, and we closed the price gap here. Now we've gone up, and there's this huge price gap here. And if I was you guys, I would place bids around 133. It could go down to here, but I just wouldn't risk it, because I think we're gonna get like a strong wick like this. It could even happen here at first, and then if Bitcoin continues to move down, I would really think we would flash wick and catch this zone here. So mark this as an entry area. 133 to, if you want to be really conservative, 140. I would buy in, put buys in those two areas, because if the whole market does kind of quickly flash, there's a good chance this area is going to get filled, and then it's going to continue up. So this could be an instant fucking 3x on your money in the next couple of days if you're able to catch this. I'm not playing this right now because I just don't like to buy this high. The, the You can really get fucked if it moves against you. So I would just rather play stick to how I usually always trade, which is to find gaps, place bids at gaps, and wait. And sometimes you have to wait a week. Sometimes you got to wait a month. Eventually, these things fill out, and you're basically buying the bottom. And buying the bottom is always great. Uh, so yeah, that's that. Let's see what else. At the moment, I have some cash and I have some Bitcoin. So I'm hoping to catch uh, some strong altcoins that are performing right now. If we do get this pulled down, I keep saying if because I don't want you guys to think 100% it's gonna happen. You pull your money out and it goes up. Just like set some stops where you think is a good place to set stops, and just kind of play the game, play the moves. Sorry, it's really early. If I'm just talking gibberish. So yeah, this one is a really good one. I like XLM a lot. I kind of got out of my position a little bit early. I'll show you where I got out of my position. This 3 day, we were like up to here, about 2028, and usually there's always a retest of this price of the cloud after it breaks out. And man, I'm placing bids here. You know, I'm placing bids here. This thing could really drop. This thing could really drop. If the whole market falls, this thing could really. I mean, look, we're pinned on the Stoch. Yeah, this thing, I could see a lot of profit taking, stops getting triggered, panic resuming, and I'm placing a bid here, 2020. I'd place a bid at 24.50, but I think we will wick off this cloud. So if we draw the fib in the top there, yeah, we might get this down to here. Um, Basically, this area, if you want to be safe, and if you're a gambling man, um, you could probably place a bid here. Um, yeah, this would be very extreme if we went this low. Uh, yeah, I feel like we will bounce off this cloud if we get that move down. So I'm definitely loading up on XLM here. There's a lot of good rumors going around that XLM has a partnership with IBM, and I think IBM is trying to position themselves as the infrastructure of a crypto payment gateway, something along those lines. From what I've read and what I've tried to piece together of what the big play would be, I think it has something to do around there. So XLM is a coin that I really recommend you guys accumulate and hold on to. You guys, what I like to do is like I like to place low bids, and I'm gonna make a full video on free rolling. But basically, how it works is you buy low, right? You try to buy in these areas of accumulation, right? And you use 5%, 10% of your stack on the coin. So if you say you have one Bitcoin, you put like zero point 0.1 Bitcoin here, and then you hit it, and then you give it some time, and then around this zone here, if you want, or when it breaks an all-time high, you can take out your zero point 0.1 Bitcoin and just leave your profits in free XLM. So basically, the concept is that you have like there's a lot of interesting projects in the blockchain space and in crypto, and some of these are not going to do shit. Some of them, if they do pull it off, I mean, it could be huge. Like I don't want to say you're buying Amazon at the beginning, but you never really know, especially with certain areas like platform coins and privacy coins and payment gateway coins. They can have huge upsides, and they could really like disrupt multi-billion dollar industries, if not trillion dollar industries, with their technology if they're really able to implement it, get solid people behind it that can kind of push it through and get it going mainstream. And platform coins to me is basically like, you know, Microsoft stock. You know, Microsoft was a platform where people developed other software on, and platforms work the same way. So I'm really big on using this method of trying to buy low prices, gaps on platform coins, and then taking out my initial profit, and then buying other platform coins, letting those go up, taking out my initial profit, my principal, and just accumulating a bunch of free coins on the side. So another one is ADA. So ADA has massive gaps. Let me show you guys this on the daily. Yeah, like this is just madness. Like you'll see this price at some point just go like, you know, before it makes a new bigger kind of market move cycle, etc. Um, this is one that I'm really interested in accumulating. It's a platform coin for Korea. Kind of works the same way Ethereum does, where you have ICOs and you can build underneath it. There's a lot of uh, positive sentiment in the market as well with ADA, and you might be able to catch a wick on. I mean, I don't know. I think this is very low. This zone 219 sats. I think this level will probably hit when the whole move is done. But you know, I think you can catch 6,000. You know, if you place a bid at 6,000, this area has kind of been filled. Yeah, 6,000, 4,000, somewhere around there, you might be able to catch a wick. That's ADA. Also, what is another one that I was interested in? Ethereum. Ethereum is really strong right now. This is a daily cloud. We're really close to breaking out of this. However, I think if Bitcoin goes on like this thing could move up to the eights and the nines, and then if Bitcoin starts to push through an all-time high, this thing could come back and tag this cloud and test this area from the top. This level, this 6,000 level. So this is a good one to hold to right now. There's not really gaps on this. Like this whole chart has been corrected. Ethereum is about to go like this, way up. It's about to break its old high. You know, this is the downtrend broke the long-term downtrend, and now it's getting ready to do a lot of big things. I think you'll actually make more money holding Ethereum this year than you will Bitcoin. Bitcoin, you know, at 50,000, 100,000 is possible by the end of the year. Ethereum is just breaking out of 1,000. I think it could get to 5 digits this year. I think there's going to be a few coins that hit 5 digits this year. What else do we have here? KMD. This is another platform coin. Yeah, I think you could probably be double topped here. Shit. Let me see if I can get it with fib. See what the fibs are first. Yeah, I think you could probably rebuy here around this area. If not, somewhere like around here. Um, I think we can tag this fib or here. It depends what happens. Like you have to keep an eye on these. Like if Bitcoin hits 10,000 and it tags here, then if Bitcoin was to fill that 8,000 area, you know, it could potentially go here. I'm still waiting to see how Bitcoin falls, if there's a lot of panic, and I want to see how the alts move with that. Alts might hold stable. There's a good chance that they might hold stable, but if they don't, draw fibs from the lows and the highs and try to keep a track of which fib we hit at which price level of Bitcoin. And then you can kind of get a sense that if we go down to that next price level for Bitcoin, we could probably hit the other fib. So you can layer your bids, You lay one here, you hit the bounce, and then maybe you move your stop loss up a bit. And then if the price continues to move down, you get triggered on your stop loss. You get an alert set. Like, you guys should be playing alerts, Like, I'm going to set an alert here. I'm going to make another video on alerts too. I had made one before for my private mastermind, but I'm going to make one for the YouTube channel. A proper one. Yeah, and that's it. Set alerts. Simple as that. You should be having alerts on all the coins you like and just kind of waiting, let it. And then on top of it, like, you can set your alerts, and then I can be like, look for 44.50, 44.65 Satoshi entry. So now it will tell me. I did wrong, but basically, yeah, you get the point. If it breaks that level, then it's going to give me a notification. It's going to remind me what to look for. LBC is another one that might make big moves. Yeah, so see, it goes off. This one I didn't set it correctly. I set it to rise above. But you'll just get a bunch of these alerts. You should all have them set up. Every time you find a gap, put an alert there. This one, I think. I don't know what to think of this one. I think it's still in accumulation mode, so you could probably catch an entry anywhere from these two levels: 35.27, 23.24. Oh, this is next. Yeah, this thing is. Sometimes Coinichi is buggy with what it shows. What's the other one I was looking at? PivX. Yeah, PivX. We could fall and test this top line. Let me show you what I'm seeing. So I have this downtrend. This was just overextended top. Then this was the A, B, C correction. And then we kind of went sideways into accumulation. This thing broke out of this, and we never retested the line. And we set like kind of a little bit overextended moves up here. This thing I have a bid at 62, and potentially I think we could hit 54. I think if we go to like that 10K very fast, the 11K area very fast, this thing will hit here, and then if we proceed to that next level, we could bounce off here or just break through to these other fib areas. We've got to wait to be seen, but I would place a bid over here, and maybe you can have a quick flip where you get out. If you sense the market's going to keep going down, you can sell out here. What other things? Strat, I'm holding Strat. I think Strat has a lot of bag holders, but they're working on things. There's another platform coin kind of, and there's ICOs coming out underneath it. And this is the 1 day. We're about to break out this 1 day. So I like Strat. We had a few downtrends we broke out of. This thing though, if the market does pull back, I could see it possibly tagging the bottom of this cloud at 6,400 area. So let's put an alert for here. And I basically put that cash register. Bottom of daily cloud entry. I'm looking at this one. I have a bag already. I might add a stop loss actually to. I don't know. Actually, no, I'm not gonna add a stop loss. I bought this pretty cheap. I'm just gonna add to my entry here because I think when this thing starts to break out here and starts to kind of make some big gains, I can see the market really chasing this one. This coin has a lot of history with a lot of people, and a lot of people bought it at the wrong time. Like they bought it around here, and it just kept bleeding. And a lot of people they just end up hating a coin when they kind of hold it too long, and it fucks them over. But they're quick to forget it when it's going up 50, 100% consecutively. What other coins did I look for? The XLM, XMP. I'm gonna show you guys some USD pairs. The Trex ADA. ADA is another platform coin. Actually, I think I already talked about ADA, but with ADA, I am looking for. It's kind of new. It doesn't have much history, but you could. I have a bid for AT2, so set another alert for ADA to notify us at 86, or I would just place your bid here at 82. See what happens. I think we could break through this trend line, tag it, and then come up and resume the up move. This thing has a lot of momentum. This one is really good. I like ADA. I'm accumulating ADA, and I'm planning on holding it for throughout this year. It's fairly cheap. There's a lot of good public sentiment. So yeah, let's set another order. What other coins? Verge. Verge is another one I wanted to talk about. For Verge, I would probably just place bids around here. There's not enough history. You would actually have to go and look at the BTC pair. Verge is a McAfee gets hacked. There it is. Yeah, this thing broke the downtrend, and then it's uptrend, and now it's kind of resisting it. This thing, oof. Should I say it? This thing could fall around here, I think. Yeah, that would be pretty. That would be pretty. You know what? I would place bids around this area. There's a good chance you can catch this here. I think this is a good pickup. I don't buy a lot of the FUD going around with some of these coins. I see it time and time. If you stay in the space enough, a coin will do very, very well. And, big money whales, they just want to accumulate it. They're patient. They think long term. So they call me a conspiracy theorist, but they make bullshit, fake news, and post on a blog, and they get it to go viral, and they share it with fake Twitter accounts, or they pay people to retweet it, and you just get this bullshit news going around. People get scared very easily with their investments in this space, and I think that's what happened with Verge. I would like to pick. I am going to pick up a bag for the long term. I wanted this coin at the beginning when it was already pumping up, but I don't like to chase it. I just wait, and I think we will probably tag this area, test this area from the top. We could even bounce off this cloud, but I think we would just break through here and then eventually go up. But yeah, I would place a bid around 200. It's crazy to think it could go that low, but never be surprised in crypto. Yeah, fuck it. I'll say I would place bids around here, and if you can catch it, that's great because you can free roll this pretty quickly. I just want to see what this looks like with fibs. Ugh. Yeah, this is a pretty aggressive bid, but I'm pretty sure you could even get this area too. If you didn't want to be so aggressive, place your bids around here. I'm gonna set an alarm to notify me when we get below these wicks here. Actually, you know what? We kind of tested this area with wicks. Might bounce. It could just give out, depending on how much if it drops. But nevertheless, this is one that I have my eye on. Um, $1,000 of Verge at the ICO right now at the top was worth like $9 million. Imagine putting $1,000 in something and then having $9 million. It's ridiculous. That's what I'm looking for. And what else? Neo is another coin I think can have a good month. It's already got over 100. I think this will surpass 100. Where it can come down to, looking at this chart, you might be able to catch a 60 on this, depending on how much the market drops. 30% pullback. Uh, Going by fibs, let's yeah, if you want to make a really aggressive play, I would put bids between 57 and 67. I think below 74. I think if we do hit, we'll hit somewhere around here for sure. I can see these areas holding strong. And what else was I? Ben was another one that I think gonna have a good month. Yeah, this thing is strong. I had bids layered on this original trend. We broke up, we broke through, we came up, and then we tested it 3 times. This trend line, and it held. We made there's a steeper one we're following, but I'm trying to play the bounce off these two trend lines. Um, I would say 1200 to 1400 entry is good. Yeah, somewhere around here. I would look for entry around here on Ven. And yeah, I think that's all I was looking for. Yeah, those are the main ones I'm looking for and I'm placing bids on. Um, Kind of what I look for in terms of trend lines. Sometimes I draw Fibonacci extensions, or I look for the gaps in price. That's basically where I place my bids a lot of times. So you guys can kind of use the same techniques on coins that you're interested in. But yeah, I'm going to place my BTC to catch these lower bids, and then the USDT, I'm going to place some USDT pairs. ADA, maybe I'll buy a little bit of Bitcoin with it, and a Ripple. Mostly I'm interested in Ripple. I think we'll see a $4 or $5 Ripple, to be honest. I feel like if it does get added to Coinbase, which they said on the 8th, 4 days from now, I mean, a coin on Coinbase is under $10, and Coinbase being so hot right now and at the top of the App Store, I'm going to see a lot of volume coming in because for somebody to get into crypto and to be able to buy, 100, 200 of a coin, because a lot of people they're not able to buy 100 Bitcoin. They're not able to buy 100 Litecoin, 100 Ethereum right now. They don't have that money. But the average person can afford, 100 Ripple. I mean, it's only $500 if it's at $5. So I see a lot of volume coming in there, and just a lot of the plebs, like the people new to the space, they're just very, very bullish on Ripple. So that's where a lot of the money is coming in. It's people new to the space, and they're the ones that are moving the market at the moment. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I am going to be releasing more education material. I just kind of took the beginning of the end and the beginning of the year off a bit and didn't try to work too hard on new content, but I got a lot of plans for this year, and I'm gonna start putting things out more and more. There's about like 3 or 4 crypto related business ideas that I have. I'm looking to bring them out. One this month, one February, one in March, and then the last one it might probably come out more at the end of the year. But I have this 3 month plan for these 3 crypto ideas, and one of them I think could be huge for the industry. I think one is I'm starting to get the right people to come on board with it, and that one I'm fucking so excited about, because that one is like the biggest win business I think that I could provide in the crypto space, where like literally I win, you win, and someone else wins big. Everybody wins, and I haven't seen anyone really do it on a big scale. So I'm gonna fucking be the first to do that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna post a link for a free Facebook group. I started a free Facebook group. Um, Guys, join it. It's free. I'm gonna share a lot of good content there. There's gonna be a lot of good guys contributing analysis on upcoming ICOs, on coins, on the market, and trading ideas. It's gonna be a really good space. We're zero tolerance for fucking idiots. Win Moon, win Lambo, like those kinds of people. We're just getting rid of them, and we're just trying to create a really fucking positive and high value environment for people interested in crypto and don't really like the other Facebook groups out there. So yeah, I'm gonna post the link for the Facebook group. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe, and hope you guys get some good entries in the next couple of days. All right, peace.